Caleb, you went to the WHL last season after getting drafted, and you had a full year there. Just take us through your last year, because it seemed like as the season progressed, your numbers got better and better. Maybe that's indicative of feeling comfortable. How would you describe your year?
Yeah, I went in kind of just open-eyed. It was my first year in the league, and it's a really hard league. And yeah, I just think I kept improving, and I was talking to the development staff and Rick Carrier all year and trying to improve my game. And as I kept improving my defensive game, that's when my offensive numbers really started to shoot up about halfway through the year. And I just kind of kept trying to get better every day, and it ended up well for me.
At the end of the day, you want those elevated numbers, but what little things did you work on and key in on to get better in those departments, and then eventually lead to the success in the number department?
Just all my defensive zone, being in good position, trying to have a good stick on puck on forwards, just all those little things in the corners, and trying to be quick in transition too, move the puck up to the forwards and really getting up the ice is what helped me really with my offensive game.
Yeah, and you're smooth, you skate well, you make a good first pass. What did the dub teach you about hockey? Because, I mean, it's a tough league. It's always been known as a tough league, but there's some skill there too. What did you learn about the dub?
You can't take a night off, that's for sure. And I know at the program that's definitely true. And I learned that this year. There was a couple nights where I went out there and I didn't play well, and I figured out real quick you have to play good every night, or else you're not going to make it in this business. That was probably the biggest thing for me, was you can't take a night off. You have to stay consistent all year.
How did you find the schedule? Because it's more games than what you were used to prior to that.
It was tough. You have to really take care of your body, and you have to be careful when you're working out too. You don't want to work out too close to a game. 72 games is a lot. I think with playoffs I played about 76 this year, so that's the most games I've ever played in a year. I was pretty worn down by the end of it, but once you're in season, you kind of just really start getting used to it, and you get in the flow of things, and it's pretty easy.
This development rookie orientation camp, whatever they want to call it, changes from year to year. Yeah, it was different last year. It was the Connor year. It was in Edmonton, a lot of spotlight there. They take it away to the mountains. What's this like for you, especially going around the second time here?
Yeah, it's great. Last year I was a little coming as a first-year guy. There were guys like Nurse and Draisaitl and Connor. That's three pretty good players right there in development camp. You don't see that too often. Right. So that was a good experience for me to see those guys where they're at, and how hard they work to get to the NHL. And I think this year for me I have a lot more confidence, and I kind of want to be one of the best players out there for sure. And I kind of also want to be a leader for the younger guys that are coming in and try to help them out, that just got drafted.
How comfortable are you with the staff, too? Because, I mean, this isn't just the AHL coaches. It's not just player development. You've got Todd McClellan, Jay Woodcroft, Jim Johnson, Ian Herb. Like, you've got the crew here. Yeah. What's your comfort level like with the organization now?
I'm really comfortable, especially when I went up to Bakersfield at the end of last year. I had a chance to be with Jerry and his staff for a couple weeks, which was great. So I'm really close with those guys, and I can talk to them about anything with hockey. And I've obviously seen Todd now a couple times at camp and rookie camp last year, so I'm pretty comfortable with it, and I just want to soak up everything they say, because they're the coaches of the NHL team. So eventually, hopefully, you're playing for them one day.
Take us through your stint in Bakersfield.
It was great. It was great for me. I thought I played pretty well up there coming in. I was one of the younger players on the team, obviously, so I had to learn a lot from the veteran players. But the game was definitely a lot faster and a lot bigger, stronger players. But I got adjusted pretty well, I felt like, and yeah, it's good.